Alright, hello everyone and welcome. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Today is Monday, January 4th, 2016. Indeed, I am Darkside Phil, and welcome to today's gameplay stream. I, first of all, want to start by apologizing that the stream is late. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. I was gonna play the sound effect and then I burped when I was doing it. But anyway, yeah, the stream's late today. Technical difficulties, tons of them. First of all, PlayStation Network is currently down. It is not working at all. When you actually try to connect to your PlayStation 4 here, if you're actually linked to the internet, you'll get a pop-up that says PlayStation Network is down for maintenance. And if you try to do anything, the whole damn console locks up. It happened to me twice. And, it was pissing me off. I was like, what's going on? Then someone mentioned PSN's down. That's probably what's going on. So I disconnected the Ethernet from my PS4. Seems to be in working order now. It's fine because, you know, what we're doing today isn't anything online enabled or whatever. Doesn't need any kind of an online component. So that's a good sign. So that's number one. Then number two, the freaking YouTube wasn't working. I couldn't get YouTube to stream on my website, so I had to go manually update my website, which takes a few minutes to do. So I got all that done. Finally, the stream went live, and I realized here it is already freaking noon, and I hadn't even said that the stream was live or anything. So obviously, you know, there was nothing I could do about that. I was like, well, I just tweeted that it's live. Let me give it a few minutes. And so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome to the stream. What's today's stream? Well, after 2 months of being away, it's been about 2 months, I think. I'm trying to look here. I think I finished Assassin's Creed Syndicate right before I started Fallout 4. So yeah, it's been about 2 months. No, I take it back. It's been about a month. No, it's been 2 months. Boy, I'm all discombobulated because I don't have a calendar right now. My calendar on the wall here in my office is outdated because I need to get a 2016 calendar, which I'm going to do this coming weekend. But anyway, yeah, it's been about 2 months now since I played Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now, if you remember when I finished it, I did a lot of stuff in the game, and I did finish the story, but there was a few unfinished things that I kind of wanted to do that I didn't get to do. Number one, once you beat the game, you complete the story, there's some post-game missions with the Queen of England that open up. Apparently there's a handful of them. It's not too many. Alright, that's number one. I definitely want to do those. Number two, when you play during the course of the game, alright, an Easter egg opens up, and people told me about this Easter egg all while I was playing the game, but I never got around to it. And now I would like to do that Easter egg. Apparently, from what I'm to understand, it has to do with the World Wars. So we're going to see. We're going to check that out today. That's my main focus, is to do the Queen Elizabeth missions and check out this World War Easter egg glitch thing that's in the game, alright? Now, once we complete all that, we'll see how much time we have left on the stream. And if you remember, I was doing the investigation missions for the guy who basically was the almost source material for Professor Layton. And what I would like to do is maybe do some more of those investigation missions, because I did not complete those during the course of the game. I believe I did like 5 or 6 of them. I'm not 100% positive. Apparently there's 10, which is pretty crazy. I didn't realize there were that many. So we'll do those, and that'll probably take us to the end of the stream. Now, I don't know if we're going to finish them all, alright? I don't know what to tell you, you know, definitively, will I be able to complete them all or not onto the stream. But I just want to make this clear. Today is the final stream of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I've been waiting to come back to the game. I finally have the opportunity to do so today. So this is going to end the content for this game. So it's kind of like a nice epilogue for those of you who watched the original playthrough a couple months ago and enjoyed it. Now we get to kind of get some closure with the odds and ends that got left behind. Okay? So, here we are, ladies and gents. It'll be about a 3.5 hour gameplay stream today of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I hope you're excited for it. I certainly am. Again, I apologize for my sinus issues. They're still ongoing. Probably will be for the rest of the frickin' winter because of the dry heat doing this to me. It is what it is. So you're gonna hear me, unfortunately, sneezing and snorting and whatever. I love how people comment on videos that, oh, it's so disgusting and you gotta go to the doctor. You're like, I didn't yet, right? It's a condition I've had my whole life. If you've watched my videos over the years, I've always done it. I can't help it. I've run to the doctor. The doctor says there's no way to fix it. Even medication doesn't work. There's no surgery you can do to fix it. It's just a condition that's never been able to be solved. I've been on the internet looking at stuff, and everyone who has this condition, luckily I have a very minor version of it. There's people who have terrible versions of this post-nasal drip, and it like ruins their lives. Luckily, it's not that bad for me. But anyway, I digress. It is what it is. Alright, now let's get to the subject of a few updates I have for everyone, okay? Number one, first update, is regarding the year-end series. I've decided to go straight into the funniest moments of the year, which you, the viewers, nominated and have been voting for. Okay? I'm excited for it. I want to do the funniest moments. Fan-voted funniest moments of 2015. Tons of votes came in. Each actual thread got over 1,000 views on the forums, which is pretty crazy. 1,000 people checking out a thread on the forums almost never happens. So it's going to be a good series. It's going to be a good countdown. It's going to be featuring the top 10 moments that you voted on. It's also going to feature some of my personal kind of honorable mentions. So what I'll be doing is in each video, I'll be picking the top 10, but then I'll see if there's other ones that were in the countdown that I really liked, or I may even include moments that weren't in the countdown that I particularly liked. Alright, we'll see. We'll see what happens as I start working on this series tonight. So, hopefully, by tonight, possibly, I can at least have 1 to 2 episodes of this released, but I'm not promising that, because whenever I start a new year-end series, what I actually need to do is set up a template. What I do is I kind of set up a template for it in my video editing program that has the intro and the music and everything kind of set up, and it takes a little bit. That's like the biggest hurdle, is setting up the template and then getting the video footage together for those moments, because keep in mind, these moments happened all throughout the entire year. It wasn't like just, you know, they're all grouped together. They're not. They're stored on several different hard drives, and a lot of the times, I just end up downloading the videos off the internet. My own videos, I end up downloading off the internet rather than going back into my archives and trying to find these videos, because it could be very difficult, especially if it's a video that was like from the very beginning of the year, going back 2-3, portable hard drives, popping them in and out, trying to find these videos. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. I really like the Funniest Moments series. So I'm going to start working on that tonight, and that series is going to progress throughout this entire week. Alright? And once that series ends, then we're going to start the Game of the Year Awards. And what my goal is to finish my Game of the Year Awards sometime next week. So I want to start the Funniest Moments tonight, go throughout the week with the Funniest Moments, hopefully maybe finish those this week, and then next week do my Game of the Year Awards. And that'll finish off my year-end series. I know I had another series in there where I was going to do like the best and worst things that happened to DSPGaming this year. I don't even think people are that interested in it, quite honestly. I've been trying to field feedback, and no one seems to even care. Everyone's like, what are your Game of the Year awards? What are the funniest moments? So I'm just going to get to those and work on those. There's no reason for me to go crazy and do another series that no one seems to be interested in, okay? So that's going to be our focus for the next couple of weeks with the year-end series. So that's the announcement number 1. All right. Announcement number 2. In the next couple of weeks, there is a strong possibility that I'll be showing up on a couple podcasts. I'm not going to talk about what these podcasts are yet, because I don't want to promise anything until it's kind of set in stone, and right now I'm tentatively kind of scheduled to be on 2 podcasts, so I certainly don't want to say, oh, here we go, and then it doesn't happen, or something changes last minute. But as of right now, it looks like I'll be making at least a couple podcast appearances, about various topics. I don't think it's going to be anything too in-depth about anything too much. But it'll be a good opportunity for maybe me to start promoting my new initiatives this year. You know what I mean? Especially being that I'm going to be very shortly launching a new channel. I'm going to be vlogging a lot more. I think it's the perfect opportunity for me to start talking about this, publicly, rather than just on my own stuff. But I'll definitely let you know once we get closer to it. Again, like I said, I don't know definitively yes or no if I'm going to be on anything. So I don't want to promise you, oh, it's this show, go see it, because I have no idea. But I'll let you know once I get more concrete information. All right? Because obviously, if I'm on a podcast, I'd like you to watch the podcast. So we'll see. What the hell? Someone's at the Avengers Initiative in the stream chat. Yes, I'm going to be a part of the Avengers. What are you talking about? All right, so that's coming up too. All right. Patreon update is unfortunately that I don't have much of an update. Here's the deal. I talked to a couple people yesterday, and one person said, "Man, I had my pledge was declined. I screwed up. I updated my info on Patreon, so now it should work, but Patreon didn't recharge the person yet." Another person swears they were already charged, but somehow it didn't apply. So basically, if these two people's pledges go through, we'll hit the goal and we'll be doing Rockathon 2.0. I think it's more of a Patreon issue than it is with my patrons. I think that Patreon is screwed up or something. So I actually put in a Patreon log today, a help request about it, saying, 2 days ago you declined a bunch of people, and now they're telling me that they've tried to get their info in there updated or whatever, and you're not processing their stuff. What's going on? So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to, have the Rockathon 2.0. It's looking positive, but I don't want to promise anyone anything again, because again, it's not in my control. It's stupid ass Patreon now apparently is having all these processing issues. I don't know what's going on. But we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully I'll have a positive update for you in the next few days, okay? What else? Not a heck of a lot. It's going to be a fun week this week because we're going to be finishing up a lot of stuff. Tomorrow, that's what I should mention. Tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I'm starting a new game, all right? And there was a poll overnight about what the game should be. And the poll was pretty damned close. But last time that I checked, all right, the choices, first of all, I should let you know. The two games that they're a possibility for me starting this week. Number 1, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. The final Grand Theft Auto game that I've never played. Very excited, very interested in trying it out. Because I love the Grand Theft Auto series of games very much, as you know. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, Undertale. Which I know a lot of people want to see me play. They've been asking me to play this game for months. We want to see Undertale. We're dying for Undertale. The kind of the sleeper hit of last year. No one expected it to be anything, and then when it came out, it became a viral hit. So both of these games I'm going to be playing this month anyway. So it doesn't really matter what order I play them. But I was just out there. I wanted to see, what kind of interest there was. And it looks like Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories very narrowly edged out Undertale for now. And I don't know, some people were messaging me and saying, oh, it's rigged. Apparently, the detractors are trying to get people to vote for Grand Theft Auto because they want to make negative montages about your fails in the game. And I'm like, it's so stupid. Who cares? Like, I'm going to play both games anyway this month. I'm going to enjoy both games anyway. So, like, who would even try to, like swerve shit like that? It's so dumb. It's just so silly. Like, what? You actually think that by trying to swerve a fucking poll that it's going to have any effect on anything? It's so dumb. I don't know. I really don't care. But anyway, I think I've made my decision. And I'm going to announce it tonight. I'm not going to spoil now. I'm going to announce it tonight. What my ultimate decision is for what I'm going to be playing this week. And the way it's going to work is I'll play it tomorrow on my gaming stream. Alright. Then Wednesday we're going to finish up Rise of the Tomb Raider. And Thursday I want to get back to Yakuza 5. But then we'll play it again on Friday. And then we'll probably play it again on the weekend. So there'll be 3 major streams of whatever the new game is this week. And there'll also be a couple streams of Yakuza 5 and stuff in there. So it should be pretty fun. It should be a good week. I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying doing the year-end videos for you. I think that doing the, working on the funniest moments is going to be a hit. I think that, whatever I choose to play this week is going to end up being pretty good for everyone. Everyone's going to enjoy it. So I think it's going to be a good week. I'm feeling very positive about this week. I hope you are too. I hope you'll come out and check out the stuff this week that I work on. And, pretty good. Pretty good week coming up. Pretty excited. So I hope you are too. Alright. Well, I guess that's it, everyone. Let's get started. Let's stop gabbing on the pre-stream here. Let's get started with more, well, the end game of Assassin's Creed Syndicate, right? The stuff, the odds and ends that I didn't get to finish. We'll see how it goes. And I thank you for being here for kind of the conclusion of Assassin's Creed for the year. Surprisingly good Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I really enjoyed the game. And I'm actually kind of sad that, unfortunately, there really was a lot of people who were turned off. Because last year, let's face it, Assassin's Creed Unity was not a very good game. Because of all the tech issues and everything that happened with it. And now, so a lot of people skipped this year, and it was really good. Alright. One final thing, because 100 people are asking me this in the stream chat. I already answered this question. I am not doing the Jack the Ripper DLC for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. No, no, no. I already previously announced this on Twitter. I said I'm not doing it because it's this simple. It shouldn't be DLC. The game just came out 2 months ago, yet for some reason they think they could sell a DLC already. No, no, no. I'm not paying more money for missions that should have been in the main game. I'm not going to pay more money. So, if the DLC I got for free or something, yeah, then maybe I would have done it. I'm not paying more money. Sorry. They don't deserve it. Alright. That is it, everyone. Thank you for being here. Let's get started with the conclusion of Syndicate.